Right. So we want to go ahead and introduce our lovely people up here. If you guys want to come up here, you want me to call your name or what? Tyrell, let's go! Natalie, let's go! Jakia, let's go! And last but certainly not least, Anthony! Was that too loud? Boss man, was that too loud? All right, y'all know how this gonna rock then, right? So guess what? Y'all ready? Yes. Say yeah. Yeah. All right, that's all we want to hear. I am JB Sims, the host and talk show host of the JB Sims Show. I'm one of the authors too as well. But my panel for today is transforming life experiences into impactful literature. Everybody say So, you come on. I'm trying this Mic test one. Can you keep it on? So, I want to ask our panel to introduce yourselves and also where are you from. Let's start with that because I want to hear my New Orleans child over here. So go ahead.
Greetings, everyone. I am Jakia Clay. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
That's it. Where are you from?
New Orleans.
No.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Tyrell Clare. I'm born in Chicago, we're in Pensacola, Florida, and living in Atlanta.
Hello, everyone. I'm Natalie Williams, and so I live here in Atlanta. I've been here for over 20 years. Oh, yeah. I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, and I was born in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm a mother, I'm a wife for 23 years, and I have 3 boys.
Ain't that cute?
Hello, everyone. My name is Ebony Stitt, and I live in the Tampa, Florida area, but I was born and raised in Miami-Dade County.
All right, let's welcome our panel, please. Thank you. So now I'm going to take it down just a little bit low because we're here at an evening with the authors. Now I must be professional. I'd like to ask you guys a question or questions, okay? At any random time, anybody can answer, okay? What specific life event inspired you to write your book? And how did you decide to share it publicly? Go ahead, anyone.
So, what happened to me is that I worked with Verizon for 24 years. I started there, I was 19 years old, I was a single mother. I had my child, I was just recovering from domestic violence, and I was just trying to figure out my life. And there for 24 years. And so I look back and I said, it's been 24 years that I've been here, and I think it's time for me to move on and do other things and see how I can make sure I can use my gift in the world, broader than a corporate environment. And so I walked away from it. As soon as I walked away from it, everything that could have happened in life absolutely happened. But anyway, I wanted to write the book to inspire others to really think about what is your purpose on this earth? Why are you here? And being very clear about that, being very intentional about it, and how do you make sure that you align all of your resources, every opportunity that you have to that, so that you're in a position to deliver results. And so that's the goal. So my book is called The Core Method, Guide to Purpose-Driven Results, and that life experience is what motivated me to write the book.
Thank you. Anybody else? Ebony? Now I got more questions. Y'all don't have to answer. I got several questions.
Okay, so I am a breast cancer survivor. So,
come on, y'all can do better than that. Come on, she survived.
Yes. I was diagnosed at the young age of 28. And I went through a lot of different surgeries, a lot of different treatments. And at the end of it all, when I thought I was done, they recommended me to get hysterectomy. So I said, okay, to prevent it from coming back. So I got the hysterectomy. During that procedure, my colon was punctured, and they didn't tell me. They sent me home. 2 days later, I was back in the emergency room, and I was told, you have to go to surgery right now or you're gonna die. I woke up with a colostomy bag. So just going through that entire experience, I felt like if I would have died, my story would not have been told properly. It probably would have been, oh, it was just complications from the surgery, when in actuality the doctor made a mistake. And she called when I was in the emergency surgery, told them what she had done, came to my room, apologized, but like, you sent me home to die, pretty much. You know, so that's what inspired me to just speak out. So my book is titled Speak Now, Never Hold Your Peace, because I'm just tired of people telling us to be quiet about things that are happening to Black women in the medical field.
Wow, that was inspiring. You got something better than that you keep? No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I am a new author. The title of my book is You Know My Glory, But You Don't Know My Story. In this book, it talks about mental health, life challenges, and the void of an absent father. So I have been inspired to write this book so that I can share my story with others and have them to challenge vulnerability, because vulnerability does come. And when it comes, it's still your purpose to tell someone. You don't know how many lives you may save when you're telling your story. So that's what inspired me. Of all the obstacles and adversities I've been through, that's what inspired me to write. And also, a couple of years ago, I had an encounter with God. And at that moment, I realized, okay, I'm ready to write this book. God gave me the title to each chapter as well as the content. But then I took a break. After taking a break, I got back on it after being in a relationship, losing a baby. After I lost the baby and had the breakup, I started back. And God continued to give me the words so that I can give this world the words and inspiration as well.
All right, give it up for the new author. Oh man, y'all can be better than that. Wow, really. Now I'm going to introduce my brother from another mother. You see, we twinning. You know, we got this twinning going on. This is my brother all the way from Chicago, Illinois, it's Terrell.
All right, so my story into writing is kind of different. I used to rap, used to write poetry and different things like that. So when I was in school, people would ask me to write poetry so they could hand it off. So down the line, you know, I lived a different kind of life, and it was interesting. And someone was like, "Hey, I have a twin." They was like, "Hey, y'all probably need to tell your story," you know. And I was like, "Nah, I really didn't know how to write a book." But I tried. So even that first book that I wrote to this day, probably back in 2006, it's still not out because it's based on my life, the street life. I didn't want to leave that kind of stuff into. But that's what made me get into writing. And then not only that, when I was growing up, we didn't have this example of a Black person writing or anyone being in Barnes Noble signing books. So now I want people to see that. When I go talk to the kids, I want them to use their talent. Illustration, they doodle, they can draw, they can be an illustrator. I pay for those services, you know. So editing, I pay for someone who like to pay attention to words and read. And that's the kind of stuff you had to tell people. Everyone can't write a book, but you can participate in creating a book. And so those are kind of things that I promote literacy. I don't just promote just about writing and sharing stories of how to write and sell a book. My thing is learn something and share it.
Come on, y'all. This is the power right here. Are y'all excited? Say yeah. All right. How did you navigate